All right, let's see if there's any aggressive fish in the area. That's a fish. Oh. Fish on. Fish on. Top of the morning to you people. Welcome back to HookLife. That's what we're trying to do today for a little bit. Just get out there and live a little bit of the HookLife. I don't get to fish sunrises very often because I've got young kids. Oh my God, the sun coming up over there looks gorgeous. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that right through there between the trees. I don't get to fish sunrises very often because I got a bunch of young kids. So I'm out here seeing if we can get our first frog fish for the day. 3 rods, frog, buzzbait, Senko. Let's do it. So recently, my oldest friend outside of my family got me this awesome little AFCO backpack, and it's not big. It's super small and compact, and I freaking love this thing. It's got a camel pack inside. It holds one 3600 box. It's got bait storage. It's got a rod holder. Let me know if you guys want to see a detailed video on this, because I just freaking love this thing. Dude, I was just here 2 days ago and I could fish a buzzbait through this stuff. And right now, that is a no-go. So, come here, Mr. Froggy. We definitely need to get our first frog fish of the year. Gotta shake out all the frog cobwebs, frog fishing cobwebs. I haven't walked a frog in Lord knows how long. I don't know if that's a fish. Hi, buddy. It's all good. It's just a fishing pole. Just out of curiosity. Let's see something. Let's try something non-intrusive. Fish on. On the finesse. Post spawn. Warm water. Skinny bass. Okay. I have a pretty clear game plan on how I think I'm going to proceed. Can't fish the toad on the frog rod. It just doesn't have enough weight. So we're going to fish the toad on the bait caster. The rod is a medium heavy, but it's a moderate fast. So my thought was like, well, am I going to have enough hook setting power? But I am fishing braid on it, so I think I will. I think they're just not aggressive, you know. It's always a freaking possibility. They're just super aggressive. Looks like it's going to be a finesse day. And that's okay. That's okay. You got some spirit for a little guy. Dinkfest Palooza. See if we can find a better caliber of fish. All right, let's see if there's any aggressive fish in the area. Nice. Nice. I'll take you. I will take you for sure. Best fish of the day. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Nice 2.5 pounder on the toad. Smash that thing too. To all the dads out there, this one's for you. Happy Father's Day. That's all I'm fishing, guys. Just a Yum tip toad on a screw lock 5/0 swim bait hook. And because of all the weeds, I'm just making sure it's a straight shank, so I'm just kind of keeping that hook tip buried to try and keep some of this slop off of it. I can't believe there's nothing right over here that wants to eat this right now. Let's see if there's any fish that just don't want a moving bait. Nope. Fish on. Let's tighten down that drag a little bit. Decent. Yeah, I think they're out there recovering from the pre-spawn, from the spawn. Decent fish here. No giant. But yeah, decent fish. Just not wanting to chase. Nice. Nothing crazy. Oh, I want to come out here and I want to catch them on moving baits and frogs and topwater and stuff like that, but you gotta have a plan B. I didn't even work that bait, right? So those fish are just sitting out there, just chilling. Yep. I hope he's not got hooked. This one feels better than the last one. Doesn't look that hooked. Hopefully he's not. Get up here. I ain't mad at it. Not one bit. Decent chunk. Barely hooked. Thanks, good looking. Fishing doesn't have to be complicated. It's only complicated if you make it complicated. Just got to be able to adapt to your environment. Right? All of this, everything that you guys see, like the deepest is like 5 feet. And you guys can see for yourself, there's a ton of grass. There's a ton of vegetation. I can't run a chatterbait or a spinnerbait through here. I could maybe run a swim jig through a little bit of this stuff. But for the most part, I'm limited on what I can throw here. So what's more basic than a weightless Texas rig? Could be a fluke, could be a craw, could be a creature, could be a grub. And guys, I'm just lifting and dropping. Lifting, letting it sink slowly, dropping. Get some weeds on there. Try and shake them free. Yep. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Still there? Still there. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Dude, they're all quality fish out there, man. It's kind of like weightless pitching, weightless flipping. You know what I mean? my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to get my follow-up bait in there. Whoa. Try not to die. Oh, little guy. You could not have been the one. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe you could have been the guy. Maybe. Maybe. I'd like to think he was a little bit bigger. Dude, slamming these fish on this toad is a ton of fun. Never really given a toad a lot of consideration. Come on, you little killing machines. I think I'm going to hang up the frog rod. Got a Texas rig on there right now. Oh, Texas rig. I was like, you know what? We haven't even tried the Texas rig yet. Like, this is a Texas rig worm. It's a culprit. First cast. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Best one of the day by far. Oh. I don't know. I don't know, but it's still a damn nice one. I think it's safe to say the summertime pattern is here. Texas rig worm, man. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics. Love it. Guys, that's all we're doing. Texas rigged, 10-inch culprit. I grew up in South Florida, so I grew up fishing culprit worms. June bug. I think that's a 3/8 ounce. Just cast it out there, man. He was on it. And all I'm doing is just kind of threading it through those grass patches. That's a fish. There it is. All right. I know, you're pissed off. I get it. I get it. Oh, buddy. Oh, nice one. Yeah, dude, they're just out there recuperating after the spawn. That's all they're doing. Looks like he's a little beat up, a little 2-pounder. I don't know if there's anything more old school OG original Greg than fishing a Texas rig worm. Ooh! Oh yeah, they're just destroying stuff over there. Fish on. I couldn't tell. I know, it's not even fair because I'm fishing braid. Oh, she's got hooked. Yep, this bass is probably gonna die. Well, gotta make room for other fish, right? Where's that blue heron? Part of fishing. Part of fishing. Gonna do everything in my power to save him, but there's no guarantees. So Gonna cut the line. Line's cut. Now we're gonna go through the gill, grab that hook, which is ravaging his gills already, and try and pull it out. All right, that's how you do that. Get him back in the water, and hopefully he lives. That was awesome. You guys see that bluegill go flying? Can you say follow-up bait? See if we can't catch that fish. Wow. Oh. Fish on. Where you going, buddy? There's a log there. There's a log in your way. Oh, get up here. It's almost like frog fishing. There's a fish in there somewhere. Hey there. How's it going? Wonder if you were the guy that is chasing that bluegill. Nice. 9 a.m. and it's hot already. Welcome to summer. So guys, the bite's been pretty good this morning. Like, you know, we had to change our game plan. Came out here trying to catch them on a frog. They're really just not committing. They're still super post spawn. I think they're just recovering. I was expecting to come out here and smash them first light, top water. That bite was not happening. But we did get on some good quality fish, and I just want to take a little bit of time to just kind of break down a little bit about what I was using, what's working for me in this specific type of body of water. And the first thing to understand is I'm really limited on what I can throw here. All right, this body of water is a shallow grassy slough. There's a feeder creek down there, so it's moving. There's a feeder creek down there, current comes through, and it empties out right over there, and it goes that way, and it empties out into the Wabash River. But all of this is super shallow, maybe 5 foot. I'm guessing there's got to be a channel out there somewhere. There's tons of vegetation, obviously you guys can see, and there's tons of submerged vegetation too. This isn't the kind of place I can come in right now. I can't come here and throw a whopper plopper or a crankbait or a jerkbait, anything like that, because hooks, vegetation, not going to work. So I've got to adjust. We caught a couple decent ones on the topwater toad, and this is just a yum tip toad and green pumpkin. I was showing you guys earlier, this is just a straight shank screw lock hook, and I just rig it Texas style. When I've got this hook buried like so, and the fish clamps down, the hook is at an angle like this. So as soon as I set the hook, it's getting in there if the fish has the whole bait. The first nice one of the day came on that. I found that, and you know, this is kind of like my version of a buzz bait in this pond right now, because I love throwing buzz baits. I love throwing topwater, but you can't throw a buzz bait because the blades are just going to get completely gunked up. The bait that kind of got it started for us today was this guy. This is just a Berkeley creature hog or whatever. It's a max scent. It's a beaver style bait, and I've got it rigged on like a 3/0 weightless hook. In a pond like this, weightless baits are fantastic, whether it's a Senko, a fluke, or something like this. This is a bluegill heavy pond, so bluegill-ish baits, bluegill-shaped baits are what I'm typically trying to throw. I've had this pack of creature hogs for a long time, and I said, you know what, let's just try it out. One of the things that I found was really cool about this is, as I was working it towards the end of my session here today, I was kind of popping it like a spook a little bit. I was popping my slack line almost like a weightless fluke, and this guy was kind of going, it was walking the dog underwater. So pretty sneaky little tip, little technique that if you guys haven't tried that and you fish bodies of water like this, again, just trying to show them something different. Tried and true, good old Mr. Texas rig. June bug, this is a culprit 10-inch worm. In June bug, I've never been a June bug guy, but those guys at Tactical Bassin kind of know what they're talking about. And Matt's always talking about June bug, especially in the early summer. And that's like a 3/8 ounce weight, maybe a 1/4 ounce, 5/0 extra wide gap hook, casting it out there, letting it get bogged down in those grass beds, and then just trying to feather it through. You know, it gets snagged a little bit, you kind of pop it free, let it drop, and then just working it through. But a lot of those fish were on this worm the second that it hit the bottom. So again, those fish are post spawn. To me, they're recovering. They're gearing up for the summertime bite, and I'm just happy that we were able to get out here and kind of smash them a little bit today. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to each and every single one of you guys. I got to go home, spend the day with the family. I'm probably going to be back here in about 2 hours and maybe do a little picnic with the kids. But hope you guys are out there. Hope you're fishing. And if you're interested in more summertime fishing, go ahead and check this video out right here. Stay fishing, my friends. See ya.